Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just there we go, getting John on.
Heavily by the microphone. What is that mouth-breathing noise?
Oop, I spit. I spit a
I keep spitting.
piece of broccoli came out of my mouth.
Can you guys hear us okay?
I can hear you. It's blizzarding out.
I hear it. It's 90 degrees here right now.
Nice.
90?
90, honey. 90. Oh, Rachel W. gave us 50 likes.
Oh, thanks, Rachel.
Shoot. Did I burn it?
Let's see. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Look at all those thumbs up. Like 50 of them.
I'm in the background. I don't want to.
How's everyone doing? If you didn't hear already, John is getting blizzard back home in Syracuse, and it's 90 degrees here, and I got the AC on.
I'm caramelizing some onions. Caramel
You're
hands.
getting caramel hands?
Yeah, I'm going to get caramel hands. My wife's trying not to be on the camera. I got you.
Are you recipe testing, or are you just making some dinner?
Pizza for Pie Day. But guess what? The weather's so bad I couldn't go get Miyoko's cheese, so I had to get Daya. I had to go back to the original.
I went to Daya. They asked about you. I saw Ashleen and Andre.
Oh my God, Ashley's still working for them?
Yeah, she's like developing food. She does food science.
How was it? Anything that they have that's going to be awesome? Daya?
They reformulated a lot of their stuff to keep up with the competition. So
Okay.
yeah, some of the cheese is creamier and stuff. Hey, Leslie.
Did I do that?
What? Yeah.
Let's see. So I just got done with Expo West. It was 4 days of fun and like nonstop work. It was fun. It was fun though. Tired from it.
Yeah, I remember it just feels like the party's over. It was like a 3-day party for me.
It was 4 days this time because I
Yeah,
went the first
whole
day.
extra day. Ugh, that's a lot.
Convenient.
Yeah. But I got a lot of good. I'm actually editing one of the day one video today, right now.
Oh, nice.
Almost done with it. So I'm not gonna be able to get in my driveway when I get home. There's gonna be too much snow.
Well, I don't know. It's probably going to be 50. I think it's going to be like in the 50s next week. So you might not have a lot of snow when you come back.
We got an applause going. Thank you. So there's a lot of good products out there. A lot of good new products. I even picked up a vegan deodorant. I got to try it out.
Oh, what company?
Is it the charcoal one?
What company was it, Chris?
Yeah, I forget the name of it. It starts with an L. LaFleur's or something. I got to check it out again.
Check
I haven't heard of them before. Whoa, look at all that.
It's a blizzard out there.
That's crazy. It's like, I hear it's like the blizzard of 93.
Not here yet. Not in North Syracuse, at least.
I've been waiting 24 years for this, and I'm out in California.
It's not cool enough where we can jump off the roof yet, but maybe it's supposed to continue all the way till like 8 p.m. tomorrow, they said.
Yeah, I don't want to jump off the roof out here.
On the count of 3, we'll do it together.
I'll land in the tennis court out there. It's so hot out. Hey, Kimberly.
No, it's not lake effect where I am. It's like a really fine powder here.
Have you been just working a lot? Have you been coming up with any new recipes or?
Yeah, I have 2 new recipes. I'll probably have 1 or 2 more. When do you come back again? The end of the month?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
probably
gonna
have.
head out to the vegan street fair on the 26th, and then probably head out.
Okay. Yeah, I retested the red beans and rice. It's really, really, really good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, people were asking about that. I went to Bright Star out here last night. It's a vegan Thai cuisine, and it was really good.
Nice.
I went with Crystal, vegan makeup share,
Yeah,
and her
I
boyfriend.
saw she tagged you on Facebook.
Yeah,
And her boyfriend, I think, or her friend.
yeah, her boyfriend.
Can't get any more out. That's all I have right
Hey, from Hong Kong.
Whoa.
What time is it there right now?
now.
It's just getting dark out for you guys, right? In Syracuse?
No.
Not quite, because of the spring ahead.
Oh,
So
right.
it stays bright until like I don't know, almost
right
8.
ahead. Right into the future. Living for today. Thank you. So, Kimberly wishes she had smell-o-vision. Because we could smell what John's making in the kitchen.
Someone's in the kitchen with Johnny.
You're frozen on my screen, but I don't know about anyone else's. Can you guys hear us okay? We're on 2 different parts of the country. So what I made for lunch today, since I got all the stuff, all the good stuff from Expo, I made a Beyond Burger with a big slab, a nice generous amount of Miyoko's new smoked mozzarella.
Ooh.
And I didn't have any buns here, so I made it kind of like a quesadilla style. It's pretty good.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. All right, audio is good.
What's your body?
Oh,
What's new with everyone? What should we talk about today? Other than the weather.
guess what? I found out. Remember how, one of the most asked question is there anything you guys miss? You know, I thought of something. Butterfingers.
Oh, you know what?
I have yet to have. Chico sticks are vegan, but they're not the crispity, crunchy, butterfinger that Bart Simpson used to tell me about.
You know what are good though?
I miss.
Vegan Treats make Butterfingers, and I might have one left, but I might have eaten it. I don't know. They sent Twix and Butterfingers for Halloween, and the heart-shaped box of chocolates, which I still have a bunch left if you want them. But
I wonder if I can order some and pick them up down there because they didn't have any when I went down there. Okay, so
yeah,
Kimberly,
Butterfingers.
we got some questions. Kimberly wants to know what our thoughts are on TVP.
Oh, it's great. Textured vegetable protein. I mean, it's easy to make. It's very versatile. You can make it in a lot of different things. You know, we haven't done any videos with it, but I've definitely had it before. You can, why don't we do some videos on that? Show people out.
We can certainly do some videos, yeah.
And Leslie wants to know what our thoughts on palm oil are. Actually, I just did a video probably maybe a month and a half ago. Check out our YouTube channel on palm oil. Millie wants to know if we wear vegan cologne, smelly stuff. What's both of your views on cruelty-free grooming products? I don't like smells. I don't like, even if it's like a good smell, I don't like strong smells. So I don't wear any cologne. I never have. The most I wear is deodorant because I don't want to smell bad. But I don't know, John, you don't wear any cologne, do you?
No, I don't like artificial smells. They make my stomach sick.
Yeah, they make me, I don't like being around. I like all natural, And what are your views on cruelty-free grooming products? Well, anything cruelty-free, my thoughts on it are this. Cruelty-free grooming products.
Yeah, it happens.
And there's a lot of different companies out there that do sell, that specialize in that kind of thing, cruelty-free grooming products. Like there's like Basque has like the beard oils and the shaving creams, and and all that good stuff. And I bought some of that other deodorant too. I just used it yesterday. The one that I've heard of them before, but
Everyman Jack?
yeah,
I heard of them at the expo 2 years ago, believe it or not.
I know, but I never tried it until just.
I like it a lot, actually. It lasts all day, and
That's good.
falafel. Living for today wants a good falafel recipe.
MLE question disappeared. What was your question?
Oh, she's the one that asked about the grooming.
The clone, yes.
Don't you fucking. Sorry.
If you didn't see our last live stream, so what I've been doing, just because, some of these live streams, I don't know about posting them on the YouTube channel. So what I was doing was for the patrons, the people that are on our Patreon, if you're on there, then I'm just putting the link there for people to go watch, like the ones from Expo and that kind of thing. But I guess some of them, depending on what they are, will go on the main thing. But I didn't want to clog up the channel too much with the live streams. So Gina says, I miss the Twix bars, but I think we have a vegan version. Well, Vegan Treats also makes Twix bars, so they had Butterfingers and Twix bars, both really good.
Butterfingers, yeah. I had the Twix bars before, but I've never had the Butterfinger one. I'll have to find out, because I would totally drive down there for them.
Well, you would drive down there anyway.
I mean, I have. I've driven there for one day and can't come back by 3 o'clock in the afternoon with. There's just still a couple things left.
Living for today is looking for a new good falafel recipe. I used to make falafel all the time. I really should start. I should come up with a good recipe for that, because I never wrote down anything. I used to, back in the day, like over 20 years ago, when I worked at pizzeria, because you didn't want to eat pizza all day, and I didn't eat the cheese on that because that was before I was vegan. No, wait, was it? It had the rennet in the cheese. So I would have to make my own stuff there. And when we cleaned out the fryers, I would take brand new things of oil, and I would put it in one of those tin to-go containers for like salads, but they were metal. And I would make falafel, and I would like put it through the conveyor, the pizza conveyor, until it heated up, and I put it in a pan and put it back there again, run it through again, and then I would put my falafel in there, and that's how I used to cook it at the pizza place. And this is like back in like the mid 90s.
Actually, funny story, Chris. The first thing I've ever had of yours, marinara sauce. You and Crystal made it.
Well,
and
you cut out.
Right. I cut out. Can you hear me?
Did you have? What was the first thing?
The very first thing of yours I ever had was falafel. It had marinara sauce and everything. It was with Crystal. I came out of Brian's room and I was like, "Oh my god, that smells so good." I wasn't vegan yet. That was the first time I ever had falafel.
See, that planted the seed. I was like, this food's good.
Food's good. Those hippies are on to something.
What, did I just hear Corey?
Oh yeah, Corey's here. Say hi, Corey.
Hey.
I could hear your voice, Corey. I could tell by your laugh. I meant to say Oreo is vegan. Yeah, I mean, vegan isn't about necessarily being healthy, but that just happens to be like one of the side effects. Usually, you're eating healthier foods than non-vegans, but you can, by all means, be a very unhealthy vegan and eat all the junk food and all the processed food, like. Lopez Ica says. Kimberly says, I get kind of skeptical about vegan cheeses. I guess I don't know much about the ingredients. Well, a lot of them are, not all of them, but a lot of them are like nut-based, almond or cashew or something like that. Miyoko has a pretty clean ingredient list. It's basically cashews, it's cultured. Let me go read the ingredients on one.
Hey, wait, look at the shirt you're wearing. Please don't eat my friends, and look at the shirt I'm wearing.
The shirt who's wearing?
Look at, we're both saying, please don't eat me. Yours says don't eat my
Oh, we
friends,
are?
and mine says don't eat. Oh my god, we totally ran that.
Okay, so this is by far probably my favorite vegan cheese, especially to put on like pizza. And then this is her new smoked mozzarella. She's got the regular mozzarella too. And the ingredients are pretty simple. It's filtered water, organic cashews, organic coconut oil, tapioca. This is all organic, by the way. Agar, sea salt, and cultures. So that's pretty clean. And it's cultured and delicious. Let's see. And then Kite Hill has some almond cheese. So the ingredients in this are almond milk, water, almond, salt, enzyme, tartaric acid, and cultures. So these are pretty clean ingredients for these cheeses.
Yes, Kimberly, you can buy Miyoko's stuff online for sure. I don't know about Kite Hill though.
Also, if you do want to buy, if you go to Miyoko's right now, I have a coupon code that you can save 10%, and I'll put it in here. It's boom, there, Zom cheese for you. And my favorite like artisan cheese, other than the mozzarella, would probably be the rustic alpine or the smoked farmhouse. John, what was your favorite? Do you remember?
I don't know. I can't seem to not get the sun-dried tomato one, but I like the chive one a lot.
Do you like the one wrapped in like the Lord of the Ring leaf, kind of?
That was like not my favorite though. I mean, I don't. The only one I didn't like actually, Barbara just said she loved the truffle one. That's the only one that will me. I was just like, ooh, I don't know if I like that one. I still ate all of it, but I'd probably say the sun-dried tomato one. That's my favorite one to show people, I think. Oh, somebody
Kimberly,
wants to
what's
know.
the name of her company, Miyoko's Kitchen. Just Google that.
Somebody wanted to know why people go vegan. What's the
Why do
point?
people go vegan? Well, really, I mean, everybody has their own reason why they went vegan. Most people I meet go vegan because of ethical reasons. You can go vegan for your health, the environment. Really, there's a million reasons to go vegan, and I haven't found any reason not to go vegan. It's just like a win-win. It's kind of a no-brainer. The only reasons I see people not going vegan is they just simply don't want to. But when you see you see the horrors and the cruelty that goes into making food that's not vegan, and I don't want to be part of that. John doesn't want to be part of that. And it's a reality. Like, don't let them fool you that these are like happy cows or, grass-fed organic is any less cruel. It's all, we're bringing these animals into the world for our consumption, and it's just wrong. There's so Living for Today went vegan out of curiosity, but her body felt good, so you kept at it. So that's just like a little side effect. It's like a bonus, When I went vegan, I felt better. I could feel it immediately, and by the way, today, I think it's either today or the 17th, but 27 years ago, today or the 17th, I went vegetarian. And when I first went vegetarian, I felt better. And then a few years later, I went vegan and I felt better. And I noticed the change. It was like an energy boost. Did you feel a difference, John?
No. I'll tell you why. Only because I didn't eat healthy when I first went vegetarian and vegan. It's like peanut
right.
butter relief. Yeah, I wasn't like I didn't eat vegetables and fruits and all that other stuff. So honestly, I think I got a little unhealthy. I went to the doctors, and I was a stubborn kid. And she's like, you got to start eating healthier. And I go, well, I'm never going to eat meat or not be vegetarian or vegan. And she kind of ripped into me. She's like, look, my whole family's vegetarian. I'm vegetarian, but you have to eat the right. She made me feel like an idiot, but I'm so glad that she did, because I started to at least be mindful that I need to put some better stuff in my body if I want to live longer than 20.
Peppy says it's really tasty though, but is it worth it? Because there's like thousands and thousands of different combinations you can make vegan meals with that are just as tasty or more tasty. As far, I didn't grow up a vegan, so when I was younger, I did eat meat, and I don't think anything was better than the foods that I'm eating now. And it's funny that when you have non-vegan foods, they all flavor it with all the vegan things, all the herbs and the spices and the condiments, all these flavors that are vegan. And it's just, you're not going to lose out on the taste by going vegan. There's so much you can eat.
And also, Pepe, one of the biggest things that if you've ever watched those videos and you see the fear in an animal's eyes before it's going to die, you realize that fear is on the same level as the fear that we feel. And I guess when I was a kid, I put myself in the shoes of the animals that were experiencing that fear, and I couldn't do it anymore. I would absolutely rather eat vegan.
Right. It's so much more of a fulfilling feeling to like help somebody or something, another being. I mean, it kind of relates to the analogy, like, okay, so I've been thinking this for a while. I was going to do a video on this. I don't want to get too much off track, but like, as far as like bullying goes, like I was bullied throughout middle school and high school, like every day. And I've never talked about this, but okay, so if somebody's in the position that they're a bully, or maybe they're more popular or more influential, and I'm talking about back in like school, because I mean, I'm an adult now, I'm not going to get bullied, but back in school, if you're in a position to bully, you're in that position where you're popular, you're influential. It's easy to just be a jerk and do things, and maybe you feel cooler if you're doing it, or you're impressing people, or you think you are. But the person you're bullying is always going to remember you as somebody that was mean to them. They're never going to forget your name, and they're going to remember you as a bad person. You might need that person someday in the future. But if you're somebody that, you see other people bullying, and you're somebody that can step in and do that, because they're going to remember you for the rest of their life as somebody that did something good. I mean, that happened to me. I remember every person that ever bullied me, but I've had 2 occasions somebody that was bigger and influential, more influential, more stronger in that situation step in on my behalf, and I'll never forget them. One time, the kid stepped in against 2 guys that were bullying me, and I've never seen him again after high school, but he went on to become like a physical education teacher within the same school. The other kid, I was being bullied, and then this bigger guy starts walking at me, and I'm like, oh great, now I'm really in for it. And he comes up, he's like, Chris, what's wrong? Is he bothering you? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, well, if he ever does again, you let me know. And that kid never bothered me again. And I always remembered him for that. And I can never go and thank him for that, because unfortunately, if there's anyone from my high school watching this, which there's probably not, but if there are, you probably know who I'm talking about. He ended up getting in a car accident and dying before we graduated from high school. So, but I'll never forget him for that. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, if you don't want to be that person that people remember as that, but at the same time, if you can step in and do something right, or do something for somebody that can't, specifically an animal, then you want to go in and do that, and you are the better person. You're not just saying, oh yeah, I'm going to continue doing what I know is wrong. Or, well, hopefully you would think that it's wrong to kill and torture and all that kind of thing. So I hope I made sense there. Kayla really loves our shirts. Awesome. Thanks, Kayla. And living for today, his name is Bo. Garo Ninja likes my hair. I'm assuming it's mine, because I don't think John has any showing. Alex, no, I like my hair. I'm gonna keep my hair. Thank you.
Looks like a smiley face. See it?
Oh, nice.
Hi. Okay.
How do we feel about China? No animal rights, dog meat trade. Yeah, I hate that, but we're doing everything we can to hopefully change that someday. Here's the thing. When you go vegan, you realize that there's so much cruelty and stuff. You're only one person. You can only do so much. And for a long time, I didn't know what I could do. So I was content just doing as much as I could do on my own, living my life the way that that I thought was right, and being an inspiration to others. Or if somebody wanted to like have a conversation, we would talk about it and maybe plant the seed that maybe they would do it as well, until I created the vegan zombie. And this was a way for me to be creative and promote veganism. And I think it's probably the best that John and I have done as far as our activism goes, and getting the word out to others and inspiring others to be vegan and setting an example, education, that kind of thing.
What I really like though is it's just our YouTube channel, in my opinion, is another way to let some of the people out there that are getting pressured by non-vegan people that they're not alone. I think I did feel that a lot when I was, in college and in high school. Very singled out. Very, people thought I was an idiot because what do you mean you don't eat animals? Are you leaving? Oh my God, it's just us guys. Chris.
Power free, thanks. Kimberly wants to know why zombies. Well, I've explained this a bunch of times, so I'll try to make it short because it's kind of a long story. But basically, I was hating my job, and I wanted to do something I was passionate about. But I've always loved making movies and videos with my friends, and I specifically love horror. So I was thinking, what can I do that I can do something creative that I can get up every day and feel passionate about? So I began brainstorming, and I came up with the concept of, I took, making movies, zombies, and veganism, because I had been vegan for over half my life. I just kind of, put them all together, and I came up with the concept for the vegan zombie. I wrote a script for a movie, and then I wanted to practice, film editing, just filmmaking. So I decided to get John, and we would start making little funny skits, and we would do a vegan cooking show on YouTube that's set in a zombie apocalypse. See, there was nothing out there at the time. There was no vegan cooking shows out there at the time that we started this. It's been almost 8 years now, and the cooking shows that I did see on TV were quite boring to me. So I wanted to make something that would, get people's attention and be exciting. And it kind of worked, because a lot of people ended up saying that, even if they didn't like what we were making, they could read what our recipe was in the title. Even if they didn't like what we were making, they would still watch it just because John was funny and the videos were pretty cool. So that's how it started. And then it kind of alluded to the fact that, John, are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. It kind of alluded to the fact that, okay, so the in my storyline, that the zombie infection was through the meat and dairy that people ate, and the main survivor, John, was a vegan, so we were kind of fighting off the zombies that way. And it also kind of makes sense. It kind of alludes to the fact that, people are kind of zombies. They're walking around eating flesh and dairy from animals, and they're basically putting poison in their body. We're not, meant to drink milk and stuff. It's meant for the cow. And a plant-based diet is so much healthier for a human body. So John, are you frozen? You got something? Oh no, you're frozen on my screen.
How long have I been frozen for? Can you guys see me?
I can see you now.
You can?
Does he keep freezing up? Do either of us freeze up for you guys, or is it maybe that's my internet?
So, Chris, what do you got planned for the rest of the week then?
Um, Nothing really. I'm just working. I'm just trying to get my videos done, and maybe Saturday I might go back into LA and do some things. Nicole wants to hang out, and I guess they're opening some new ice cream shop. I don't know much about that actually, so I can't give any information.
What about, are you going to make it down to,
San Diego?
yeah,
I don't know.
okay. Oh, your 1 year of the anniversary is coming up on Easter. Chartreuse Chameleon. Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Congrats.
Years at the beginning of February. February.
Happy Pi Day, everyone. It's 3.1415992. I forgot the rest. Hey, Urban Vegan. Fresh berries.
I knew you were going to say that. I'm a strawberry kind of guy if I got to eat myself some berries.
I like raspberries and blueberries.
Oh, bye, Kimberly. I will. I'll stay warm. I got all my snow gear on for when I have to go back out to shovel.
Bye.
Pie. Sorry. Power 3. Why is John not doing it more of the cooking shows? I kind of ran out of time. And I have a super full-time job that's just been demanding more and more every year. So I had to really kind of take a step back, and because I was the guy in front of the camera, Chris had to kind of, even though he's the creator of the show, he didn't like to be in front of the camera, and kind of forced himself to, and so now he's in a lot of the videos because this is your dream job, Chris. You got to keep it alive. I can't kill
I
it.
hope you guys are enjoying them. I still have videos to edit of John, but I got to put up a few other ones that are just more time sensitive. Like I want to get the expo videos done, and I like doing these vegan on a budget videos. So I've been shopping at different grocery stores and showing people like, all the things that they have to offer, kind of thing. So I hope you enjoy the videos I do. But yeah, I still have some videos of John. I got one to edit and put up for you guys, and then Johnny has a couple recipes that he's working on right now. So we'll get, it's not going to stop. We're still going to do those videos. I'm just expanding and doing a lot more different things. Sam, well, okay, so I'm no doctor or dietitian, but and I've never had diabetes, but from what I know and what I've seen some documentaries and stuff, and some people have either cut their diabetes down or reversed diabetes, certain diabetes. I don't recall which is, which one. But I think they talk about that in Forks Over Knives. That's a great documentary to watch. But yeah, you're cutting a lot of the, and when I say when you're going vegan to do this, it'd be like a proper vegan diet. You don't want to sit there and just load up on a bunch of junk food because that can happen too. So if you're on a proper vegan diet, you're eating your greens and you're getting your juices in there, your nuts and seeds and all that, then it's seriously one of the best diets in the world.
Are they for me?
I don't think so, but
And you can Google also Dr. Greger. He's a great vegan doctor that gives out a lot of information on this.
Woo!
Jonas knows.
sausage, right?
Did anyone see my Facebook Live the other night at Seabirds? We had this. Well, we were there with like herbivorous butcher and um, the vegan makeup share and some others, and we ate this vegan churro waffle. It was a waffle that was made as a churro with ice cream on top. It was delicious. I'm talking about this right after diabetes, but no, it was delicious.
Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, he's so handsome.
Bring Lex over.
Hi.
Say hi to Chris, Lex. Look at. Remember when you bit his dog? He loves having the ball.
You don't want to go.
Char, I don't take supplements, and B12. I've never had a problem with B12. Um, I drink a lot of my favorite vegan milk is rice milk, and I've been drinking that since I went vegetarian, and it's fortified with B12, so that might be a reason. Fortified foods, nutritional yeast, a lot of these things can give you B12.
It's called splitting hearing.
But by all means, if you feel like you're lacking, you can take a supplement. They do have supplements out there. They have the sublingual ones.
But I have stuff out.
Get some Thai.
Jonas, great. Was that who I was talking about from Forks Over Knives when they were talking about the diabetes? Is he the doctor at the beginning that teaches him how to reverse his health problems when he was on 30 different prescription pills, and I think he got down at the end to like only taking 6. That's cool. So going vegan is not only good for the animals, the environment, but it's also good for your health. Unless you're just eating like candy all day. But I wouldn't recommend that on any diet.
We got some tofu wings coming up here. Very excited.
Samantha, I try to think of things in like the whole picture, like what every possible way before I do anything. And the reason why I came up with the vegan zombie was because I didn't want to use an in-your-face approach at veganism, as promoting veganism. I mean, there is a time for that, and I'm not the kind of person that wants to go out there and do that kind of thing. I don't want to show somebody a vivisection picture and tell them that they're bad for eating meat. It's better to make people want to go vegan. Like if somebody's telling me what I have to do, my natural reaction is, screw you, I'm not going to do what you're telling me to do. So I wanted to come up with a way that was exciting, inspiring, educational, funny, that kind of thing. And I wanted people to make that decision on their own and want to do it. So, and it's worked so much. We get emails and people coming up in person and say that we help them to go vegan, or our show is, they're eating more vegan, during the week now. And, you got to remember at the end of the day that you cannot make anyone's choice up for them. The only people's choice you can make up is your own. So, you can only do so much, and hopefully it's enough to change somebody's mind to want to go vegan, but you can't beat yourself up over it or anything like that. But yeah, the best way to get to somebody is I feel, is to inspire them, to educate them, to make them want to make that decision on their own. And you don't want to make people feel bad about what they're doing or anything like that. I can hear it in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Kristen was asking for a spatula and spices. She's got to make more ranch dressing.
Spatula City.
Spatula and spices.
Lox wants to know if I cut my hair regularly. I have not. I just got a haircut last week for the first time in like 5 years. I let it grow out. Before this, I had like a buzz cut. I let it all grow out. It took me about 4.5, 5 years, and I just got like 5 inches cut last week for the first time ever. And now I can't pull it back all the way.
Oh, that's nice. Toast the bottom.
You
I
got
like
it.
rice milk too. It's not as thick or creamy as some of the other milks, but I really like it on cereal. I can drink it plain. I like the vanilla rice milk the best.
Not the.
Kristen made a face when you said thick and creamy. She doesn't like that combination.
Urban Vegan says, I'm going to transit to using the phrase plant-based when speaking to meat eaters for an easier form of communication. Well, yeah, because I mean, I'm never ashamed to say I'm vegan. I'm very proud that I'm vegan. But as far as, for some people, they hear the word vegan and they want to run away. So that is a first step if they want to join the lifestyle of, the compassionate lifestyle. Then they can go vegan. Some people just consider themselves plant-based. But I do think that it's more common these days. Like back when John and I were new vegans, you would go to a restaurant and nobody would know what you're talking about, and you'd have to explain to them. I did a bad explanation once when I was going to school in Florida, and I asked for something I'm like, okay, so this is there's no meat in this, there's no dairy in this. And they're like, no meat, no dairy, and they brought it up and it had eggs in it. And I forgot to say eggs because she was like, well, technically eggs aren't dairy. So Meatless Monday has become a vegan Monday in our house. Cool. Power 3. No, Urban Vegan. I wasn't implying that you are ashamed or anything. I'm just saying that, I get what you're saying there, using plant-based to people that don't know, because they hear vegan and they just want to run away or hate you or start a fight or whatever. That's right, redheaded vegan, and it triggers some meat eaters. They think it's funny. Like when I was at Expo first day, and I'm walking, and obviously I had the shirt on, said vegan, and there were these two guys that were working a company, and they were laughing as I was approaching. They're like, "Hey, you want some chips?" And I was like, "Oh, what are they? Are they vegan?" And they're like, "Yeah, they're vegan." And right on the name of the chips were meat chips, and they're laughing, thinking they're making a joke. And it's like, dude, I've heard this for almost 30 years now. It's not funny, but whatever. Have your laugh.
I get the my food poops on your food joke all the time at work. I'm like,
Yeah, and then they eat it, and then they eat that.
I work circles around all these guys too. That's not true. Everybody's a hard worker at work. Oh, spilled the salt. Shake it over my shoulder. The wings? Oh, it's a little too burnt. I'll eat it.
I'll eat the shit.
Oh, no.
Samantha, I think I already answered the mindfulness question.
Pitchy.
These are so much better when they're deep fried.
Bless you. Good go. Almost. I told you put it in two.
Sorry. We don't have to do that.
Whew.
Debbie, that's great. If my mom is actually almost pretty much vegan too. She's cut out so many things, and she eats the foods that we eat, and that's great. And she cut a lot of medicine out of her
Pizza.
normal.
Pizza here.
I gotta put a word in. I need a cutting. Grab that cutting board for me, will you?
Nailed it.
Right there. Right. Matt, get my back.
We should watch that.
Are you there, Chris?
Rardiaz says, never even considered being vegan until I found you two guys. Now at 60, I'm real excited to get into this new lifestyle. Thanks, bunches, and God bless always. Awesome. Congratulations. And thanks for watching our videos.
There you go, bro.
Urban vegan, yes. Yeah. Unless you're in Portland, Oregon, nobody's going to understand vegan. You have the plants have feelings debate too. Yeah, I just don't. If they're really going to have that debate, then it's not worth it. Plants
I
don't
got
have a
when I
central
was in high
nervous
school.
system.
Technically, broccoli has a nervous system. Do you eat broccoli? I'm like, shut up, get out of here. I don't even remember his name.
Well, if it, like, let's put it this way: if plants do have a heart, then all of the animals are eating all the plants, and then you're eating the animals, so you're doing twice as much damage by being a meat eater. So,
I was mad at you, Brad. Thank you, by the way. This is really big.
There's my pizza. I wish it had Miyoko's cheese on it. But
carrots
I
don't scream as loud as cows.
What'd you say, Chris?
Urban Vegan said carrots don't scream as loud as cows.
Oh God. So why did you...
Eating the Pete's. I posted a pizza picture today for National Pie Day.
It looked so good.
Miyoko's cheese, that's why. My special crust recipe.
Nope.
Pizza. Go follow our Instagram, The Vegan Zombie.
Yeah, I'm also going to make chips on that.
It's hot.
Yeah, those chips. This is the
Oh, they're right here.
JT kick.
Our top fan, Brian, is here. Hey, Brian.
This is the song for both the challenges.
Wings.
There we go.
Yeah, they do. Plants respond. They have chlorophyll, they have the xylem and the phloem, and I guess to like electrical stimulus and that kind of thing. But it's definitely not the same. And as far as our scientific understanding goes, they don't have feelings like we have. They don't have a central nervous system. So I'm going to be on the side of science and say that, I'm going to eat plants. I'm going to stay away from animals that are much like us. So yeah, that's like, thanks, Hardy AZ. Some good vegan cheeses that are not expensive. Well, okay, so most processed, already made vegan foods are going to be expensive, but you can make your own. We have a cheesy sauce recipe. There's different cheeses you can make. John makes a cheese sauce with like your poblano pepper and what else do you got in there? Nutritional yeast.
Yeah, I roast the yellow pepper.
For a couple vegan cheeses.
I just remember a comment I read on that video the other day. It was really funny.
What video? The cheese?
Yeah.
What?
Somebody's like, I bet dollars to donuts that this cheese tastes like garbage.
But it's actually really good. It's
It was
like a
really
nacho
good.
cheese. A clean protein powder to add to smoothies. Pamela wants to know. There's a bunch of them. Fit People is really clean. It's Fit People. OGO has a really clean one where they have just Sacha Inchi powder or brown rice protein powder, only ingredient. Sun Warrior is really good. The Garden of Eden, the raw protein powder, is also really good. There's a lot of clean ones.
Dude, it's so good.
3 months so far. Congrats, Michael.
Hot. That was too hot.
I actually have a video of Miyoko, Miyoko who makes Miyoko's cheese or the mozzarella. I have a video of her actually making her mozzarella, so you can check that out. I believe it's on my second channel though, the Vegan Zombie 2, and it was during our vegan vacation at sea. So she was doing her cheese demo, so you can watch that video and find out how she makes the. It's very easy to make too. Yeah, Sun Warrior is great. I actually just talked to them a couple days ago at the expo.
Oh, we got a new #1 fan.
Gina. Gina's our number one. Thanks for the tip. Thank you. Yeah, the whole the mollusk and mussel thing
Oh
is
my
just
gosh.
ridiculous. It's like why even do it, you know? It's like, okay, so maybe they don't, but my definition, even more than that, than the feelings go, is if it's made from animal cells, I'm not going to eat it. So if it's made from plant cells, I'm going to eat it. So I guess it's a little more scientific, but also just gross.
I had a friend text me the other day and say, "Hey, I have a person who's saying they're vegetarian and but they eat fish. Is that a thing?" I go, "Is fish a vegetable? No. Then they're not a vegetarian."
Those new vegetable fish. I caught a vegetable trout. Ryan says, "Be glad you're not at home. Nasty in the queues." Yeah, I hear it's crazy.
I'm home. I'm home.
Vegan trucker, thanks. So we got 2 truck drivers here.
That's awesome.
So Michael said cholesterol went from 200 to 84. That's awesome. My brother also had really high. My brother's cholesterol was like almost at heart attack level, like 800, and then he went vegan, and he's like under the 200 mark. And we have a cab driver here too. Yeah, I bet Ryan says on the thruway it looked like a real zombie apocalypse up there. State of emergency, I hear, so you can't even really be on the road. It's 90 degrees here. Yeah, spirulina is awesome. So the video I'm editing now, I just spoke with Chad Sarno, and he's coming out with a new seafood line. Amazing products, and they're all, you know, fortified with everything that is good from fish and none of the bad things. So you got your DHA, omegas, all that. There's no mercury, obviously. There's no cruelty, and it's scary real. So really, nobody will really have an excuse to say, "Well, I miss my tuna," or you know, whatever, because
Ew.
they have it and it's vegan. It's been 50 minutes. Does not feel like it all. It has. It's been almost an hour. John made his pizza. He's already eaten it.
I'm making another one.
You probably got another foot during this time. Oh no, you're still going?
No, this is the second pizza.
Oh, are you gonna make me one too?
Dude,
I'll make you a
I'm not
Beyond
making
Burger if you make me some
You have
pizza.
bags and bags and bags of product and burgers in the freezer. I don't want to hear it.
You should do a video about how your family went vegan. Pretty much they followed in my footsteps. My 2 younger brothers went vegan. And then my one brother's wife is vegan and their little daughter is vegan. And she was raised vegan. She was born vegan, raised vegan. And my mom is pretty much there.
I used
Yeah, maybe I could interview them. You know, my brothers went vegetarian when I did, so they stopped eating meat almost 30 years ago. And then they went vegan probably only like 6 or 7. My sister is not on, she is not vegetarian or vegan. Oh yeah, you use day on your pizza, right, John?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I try not to drink tap water anyway, even here in the United States. I go for the bottled water, or right out of the hose. No, I'm just kidding. England, there's hormones in the tap water. Ryan asked if I've tried any of the new stuff we've heard about being showcased out there, such as what? I just got back from 4 days at Expo, so I tried almost every good new product out there. So yeah, I have tried most of it.
Hey, I saw you post something about the M&Ms, the new
Yeah.
ones. Are they good?
They're good,
Better than
yeah.
Younow?
So Unreal chocolate. If you guys have seen Unreal, Unreal has. I'm still here. Don't worry. I just dropped my camera.
Oh.
Unreal has the vegan peanut butter cups. They sell them at Target. So if you guys have ever seen them, they just came out. They just launched a new vegan M&M. They have two different ones that are vegan, and they're certified vegan, unlike secrets, and certified sustainable palm. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them in the store. Ryan wanted to know if you were using the Trader Joe's cheese.
Oh, I showed him a picture while you were talking, and he's like, never mind.
Oh, all the field roast stuff. So yes, I did. I tried. Okay, so they have the mini corn dogs. They are really good.
Oh.
They have a frittata, delicious. And then they have something else that I forgot already. But it will be in the videos when I edit the videos.
Fruffalo. Remember when they brought those out a couple years ago? They're actually marketing those now, right? The Fruffalo wings? Field roast?
Buffalo wings, okay. What is the reason my sis gives for not being veg? I don't know. I don't know. She's lived with us all her life. And wow, she was just a little girl when I went vegetarian. So yeah, she does eat our food, which is good. But and her husband's not vegan either. How much does it cost to go to Expo West? Okay, so Expo West is not open to the public. It might be on the very last day. I don't know if they still do that or not, but Expo West is more for like buyers if you own a company, or for press. So the way I get in is somebody had a question. Somebody commented that today on my status, basically saying like, you get all this stuff for free and we have to pay full price for it. Like, not fair. Okay, so I'm getting samples to show the world what's out there. And yes, companies will give me stuff because they want me living for today. Thank you. Because they want me to promote their products and stuff like that. So I will show people what's out there, but I'm not going to do like free reviews for all these companies. But John and I have worked hard for the last 8 years to get where we are, is, to build a channel, to build an audience. So if you have an audience, if you have a social media presence, then you can get into Expo for free. So minus the cost of getting out here and all that, if you're with the press, you get in for free. And with that being said, they want you to go in there and do your job, like look at all the products, test them, taste them, and let the world know what is in store for them. And it's great because there's a huge influx in vegan products, vegan companies, vegan friendly products, and it's happening. Like when me and John first went to the expo 4 years ago, it wasn't even this big. It's crazy to even comprehend how big it was. I couldn't even see all the booth in 4 days that I was there. 8 hours a day, 4 days. I didn't even make it to every booth. It's the biggest of its kind in the entire world. And companies from all over the world and people from all over the world go to it. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not something that if the public was, if it was open access to the public, because already as it is now, you can't even barely move in there. There's so many people. So if the public could go too, it would be crazy. I don't think it would work. So their macaroni, field roast macaroni was really good. They have two different ones, and it will be on the video. So I hope that answered your question, vegan trucker. Cal Gal got the meatballs from the vegan meatballs from Trader Joe's. See, I told you they're really good, really really good. There they are, Trader Joe's. They're so good.
Kristen doesn't like them. I'm getting about getting a divorce. What?
Oh, here.
Just kidding. Oh, the meatballs from Trader Joe's.
John, you know how I made? So I made a meatball sub, and I bought the stretch bread from Strong Hearts on the Hill, and I made it in that.
What'd you do?
I made those meatball sub with the stretch bread from Strong Hearts.
Oh, nice. Oop. Yeah, meatball subs. Corey likes meatball subs.
Yeah, Corey.
Sorry.
I like Corey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corey will eat anything I put in front of him.
That came up good.
Yeah, I could have got so much more at Expo, but I wasn't having it this year. Like I did walk away with a case of Beyond Burgers only because I could go put them out in my friend's car. But they wanted to give me like a 10-pound bag of Gardein stuff, and I was just like, I can't even carry anymore. So I had to pass.
Hey, living for today. I remember when we made those vegan corn dogs. That's actually Chris's recipe, and Corey was a zombie in it. Remember when he was a zombie?
Yeah.
Corey, you should get in front of the camera and do a little wave. Corey was a zombie in 2 of our videos.
In our cookie episode? This guy's famous. He's a famous person.
Corey was a zombie.
Oh, it's funny.
I liked that video. We need to do more videos like that.
I'm telling you, my favorite movie or video we did, the pot pie one. I love that one. We put so much, and the Woodstock one. Those 2 were my absolute favorite ones.
Just the feel of the Woodstock video was amazing.
Yeah, and it was fun.
We've talked about it in live events and stuff, but we never did a video about like the behind the scenes of that video. That was just really funny and scary. Veganism unzombied him, yes. You froze on me. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, Urban Vegan, thanks for the likes.
400 likes? Cool. Oh, living for today, you want to start your own YouTube channel?
You should. If you want to do it, you should. Like, there's no better time than, like, right now. Do it. We used to do all kinds of videos. Those are John's favorite videos.
What?
We have a whole video of just bloopers, actually. We only did it once, but normally we would put the bloopers at the end of, like, every episode, if there were any. But I did one video where the entire thing was bloopers. And it's funny. You should watch it.
Pizza
Donna wants to know what you're eating right now.
I am eating, let's see, somebody asked. Donna wanted to know what I was eating, and I am eating pizza and tofu wings because I'm stranded in a blizzard right now and I can't go anywhere.
That's awesome. Living for today wants to eventually merge a video with you guys. That would be BA. We love doing collabs and all kinds of different things. So yeah, hit us up.
Oh, you nailed it. She called it a mukbang, which I think is a ridiculous name.
You're doing the mukbang video. Yeah, I want to do those. Those are fun. You know, you just sit there and eat until you're full. I got Matt's munchies right here. These are really good. I grabbed some of these and then I started chewing on them yesterday and I ate like half of them already. They're so good.
What are they? Pull one
It's like
out.
a fruit leather. We got all different flavors, but like mango, apricot, and stuff.
Call me when it's chocolate.
Chocolate ones. Mango, apple, apples and bananas.
Banana leather?
So it's like fruit roll-ups, but way better. And there's a ton of them in there. Which these would be good for you, vegan trucker. You wanted to know like snacks and foods on the go. These are great. These are great snacks, and they come in these little pouches. I don't know what the price point is, but they're good. Certified vegan, gluten-free. Donna's gonna make our tofu recipe. Yes. I'm thinking about doing that for like a demonstration, possibly. John's over in the corner. It looks like Blair Witch over there, John. What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm not in the corner anymore.
Okay.
But you can't see that. I wonder why.
Nobody puts John in the corner. Oh, that would be cool. Pamela says you should market frozen vegan zombie pizza at Whole Foods. You know, we wanted to do something. Like I was thinking, like a vegan zombie hot sauce. We wanted to make. Nobody had it at the time, but we had a really good vegan tomato sauce, and we wanted to market that. And now you can already buy it out there. So I know
Sauce.
not like a million people don't have hot sauce, but
What if we get this? Cold sauce.
oh my god, cold, shelf-stable hot sauce. We got to come up with some kind of food because that's what we do. We're food. Oh, but you got to put the vinegar in the hot sauce. That makes it hot sauce. Thanks, Kimberly.
Cold sauce would take the hotness away.
Well, we could label it as cold sauce because it's like made in packed in Syracuse, New York, home of the. Do you know that Syracuse is the snowiest city in the nation? So you're lucky you're there right now, John.
We are getting blasted right now. I'm looking out the window.
Yeah.
See if you can see it. I don't know. It's just my window's covered in snow. Sorry about my messy table. I got a real messy table. John, how many in he's?
Kalis, you gotta write grammatically correct there. Just kidding. I can say that because I know who she is.
I just know her as Redhead Vegan. I didn't know her first name. I sauce on my
Just
face.
found out. Yeah, Craig. No Egg Craig works at Trader Joe's.
Oh, how many inches?
Oh, I didn't know what she was trying to say either. How many in?
Probably out my window right now, about 16. And there's another at least foot coming tonight. Val, you're a dog.
My mom said Chittenango had more than Syracuse, like already like 20.
Yeah, Ithaca's getting hammered in Binghamton. We are just out of the bad blizzard snow ban.
Pamela has a go. So Pamela, have you seen our chili recipe? John puts the hot pepper in there, and it blows up, and fire goes everywhere. Smoke. Those are my visual effects skills that I was learning. I used to live in DC, Calgal. So no snow in Tennessee, so that's the line. It's above that, there's snow, and then over here, there's none.
Me versus Gordon Ramsay. When I made the raw cheesecake and he yelled at me.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It's raw.
We were gonna do a bunch of videos like that, like Julia Childs and like all, I still think we should.
I used to when I first started cooking, I used to pretend like I was Julia Childs, and I flipped out. Heidi was at my house, and I flipped out because I couldn't find the garlic powder. So I was pretending like I was on the air, but I was like swearing and stuff, like "Where's the effing garlic powder?" And I was like throwing stuff around. She started dying laughing. I used to.
Donna, it's 90 degrees here, and I'm in Rancho Cucamonga. I guess that's where they film Workaholics. That's what I was told.
Yes. Oh well, it's bait. The show's based there. Is it actually filmed there?
I don't know. Kimberly says, "Do you do book tours? Have you ever thought of covering the country?" We did a book tour in Germany, but we never did one in the United States. We've gone to several veg fests where we sell our books there and that kind of thing, but I'd love to do a book tour, but I don't know. We kind of did it differently. Not, I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but we didn't go the normal route with a publisher, so I don't know if that would work for us. The egg trick muffin is legit. I use that restaurant's batter for all my egg sub recipes. That's all. Yeah, and so that's Joel's recipe over at Strong Hearts, and I'm supposed to go do another video with him there at the restaurant. Last episode was today. Last episode of what? What am I? What were we talking about? Gina, last episode? Best vegan chocolate. Didn't like bagel bars. Okay. What about those peanut butter logs by Schmelk? Have you tried those?
No, you're a good girl.
Chris, why does your hair always look better than mine? I haven't even watched it yet today. It's just no secret. Just vegan power. Vegan power. Oh, workaholics. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just lost my thought there for a minute. I'm answering all these questions. I only saw season 1 of Workaholics anyway. So Follow Your Heart now has a bottle of the vegan egg, but it's liquid all ready to go. They also have pancakes, John, that the Sport Girls formulated. So they got pancake pour bottle.
That's cool because they're making veganism super accessible for people.
Right. I mean, they're easy to make, but for those of you that don't have time, you open your fridge, you grab, pour it in, boom. It's really hot in here.
Oh, Kimberly wants to know about the my tattoos. This whole sleeve. Let's see. I'm not very good at this. This whole sleeve right here is all autumn themed. The ink that my artist uses is vegan, and no vegan themed ones yet. But I'm working on a chest piece that hopefully I'll have in the summertime. Do we have culinary degrees? I have one. I have one from the Natural Gourmet Culinary Arts, and Chris is currently in class. Chris, why don't you tell him about it?
There's so many questions here. I am self-taught for all the years. I've worked in several different restaurants, anything from like, chain pizza places to like fancy restaurants. But right now I am in the middle of the Ruby plant-based cooking school taught by Master Chef Chad Sarno. If you're on this entire broadcast here, I talked about him a little bit earlier. He's coming out with a new seafood chain of vegan products. So I'm in the middle of that class right now. I'm really learning a lot there. So soon I will have a degree as well. So where was I? I saw some questions I want to answer here. And Kimberly wanted, okay, so just to add on real quick about that tattoo stuff, I found some tattoo product at the expo that I grabbed information on. and it's like aftercare kind of stuff, all vegan for tattoos.
Oh my god.
And then wait, somebody asked about the okay, Donna, are the Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cups vegan? Yes, they are vegan. Despite what it says on the package, I actually have a video from a couple days ago. I interviewed Justin, and he addresses it, and we clear the air, and they are vegan. Karen says, "How old are you?" John, at the same time, we're both going to say how old we are, and if they can hear it, then they'll know. Ready? One,
Okay.
2, 3, 41.
5. How much?
Ted did that the other day at Seabirds. Ted is vegan MacGyver, and there was a whole entire table of us, and somebody new sat down, and instead of introducing each person, Ted goes, on the count of 3, everybody say your name, and on the count of 3, everybody said it. It was just all gibberish and loud, and he goes, okay, you got it? I'm going to quiz you on it later, and the guy's like, what?
Kimberly wanted to know how much school was. For me, back in 2005, it was around $17,000. 100% honesty, was it worth it? Probably not that much money. It was definitely a great experience, and I don't regret the experience, but it's very expensive. But I think, Chris, yours is more affordable, isn't it?
Ruby is definitely more affordable, and I can list a link. I have a link. Thank you, Jillian. Thanks for the tip. I can list a link. I post about it on Twitter and Facebook a lot, but I'll post a link for you guys just in a little bit. And it's online cooking, so you learn as you go. You can go back and look at any material that you already did. There's live seminars and demos and all that kind of thing, and it's really easy, and you're learning all the proper things that you would in a culinary school that if you went in person. So Makan, thank you for the tip. You guys are great. So yeah, Ruby, I would say it's all plant-based. Everything is vegan. And I mean, they have health coaches in there, dietitians, and our good friend Fran is a pastry chef there, Fran Costigan. So I highly recommend that. Donna says, Ted is my friend. I work with his wife. Yeah, we were both there. Ted is vegan MacGyver, Walk Wild Side. Great people. We want to do a video collab together at some point.
Living for Today wants to self-teach cooking. That's awesome. I think that's the best way to go. Read some cookbooks and do it yourself. And I think if you do it that way, you're able to develop flavors much better because you're tasting everything versus just doing what somebody tells you. So I think that's a great idea.
Karen wants to know, have you tasted the vegan fish? Is it shrimp or like haddock? I have tasted a bunch of vegan fish. I've never tasted haddock in my life, so I don't know. I have had real shrimp before when I was little. But the new fish that Good Catch has, so they have a fish burger. They have tuna, which is amazingly texture and taste wise exactly like tuna. I don't know how he did it. And then they have crab cakes, and they should release this in late summer, early fall. And there are some different vegan fish and seafood out there right now, but there's really like a lack of it as far as product goes and quality and all that kind of stuff. So be on the lookout if you guys like seafood, be on the lookout for Good Catch. Donna, we're totally with you. When we did our cookbook, we were like, what? We got to give measurements? I like to just eyeball everything. It needs a little bit of this, a little bit more of that. That's.
I can't tell you how many times I made something and I was like, nailed it. Nailed it. And I didn't write it down because I go by taste. I'm like, oh man, now I gotta go back and it just takes longer to shoot videos because I don't know exact measurements. I'm like, that much.
Karen had the Gardein fish. Yeah, that's pretty good. They had us taste it the first expo or a couple expos ago, the fishless fillets, and neither of us wanted to because neither one of us really liked seafood ever back even before we were vegan. But we did, and it was pretty good. Everything that I had at Seabirds was amazing. Everything was so good. Pamela just ate a whole bag of Trader Joe's chocolate chip cookies while watching us. Are they at least vegan? Because if they are, then that's okay. Because John would do the same thing.
That sounds wonderful.
Karen lives near Cape Cod. I was in Cape Cod for Ragnar last 2 years ago. No, yeah, last year, 2 years. It was fun. Vegan chocolate chip, awesome. Most people, I would say most people don't make their own tofu, but yes, we don't have a video for that, but it's not that hard to make, so maybe we should do a video for it.
I made it in culinary school. I haven't made it since.
We really should do that because we have a lot of tofu recipes, and I actually have a good video of how to cook tofu the right way because a lot of people cook it wrong, and I've gone through many years of messing it up to finally find the best ways to cook it, and I think I nailed it, and I made a video for it, and so you can check that out. It's one of our more popular videos, so it'll be easy to find. Right, because so Karen says there's no allergic reaction in the vegan crab cakes and stuff because shellfish and fish would be one of the common allergies for people because maybe we're not supposed to eat it. Carrots. I want some carrots. Puppy, did your puppy come in the picture? I didn't see.
Yeah, she just ate. By the way, she ate carrots today. She likes them. She's hated them all the way up until today. Here, Bob.
Yeah, Ted made the cheese that was on the salad at Seabirds.
Come here.
Really good. The plant alchemy.
Say hi to everybody.
I can't believe it. I think this is the longest live stream we've ever done. Our number one fan today is Living for Today. Mikan, Jillian, Gina, M. Vasquez, Lox, Alex, Tam, Urban Vegan, Garden Sunrise, and Power 3. Wow, we got a lot today. You guys are awesome. See, we never would have done this, but I mean, we decided to start a live stream and see if people would watch. And then we start talking and hanging out, and it's fun. And then time flies. Donna's dog loves cherry tomatoes. Karen made mozzarella, and lactic acid made the difference. It was good. Making your own mozzarella, yeah, it's always better than store-bought. I know a redheaded vegan kept telling me that I should do this, and I was afraid to go on live. I used to sit there and I'd be like, should I press live? Should I just press it? No, because then I'll have to. What if okay, fine. And I press, I'm like, oh my God, I'm live. Well, I guess this would probably be a good place to stop. Look for us again next Tuesday, and John and I will both be on. You're still good for next Tuesday, John, right?
Yeah, I should be. Yep. If something comes up, I'll let you guys know. But I think I'll be here.
We're trying to do these once a week. So, yeah, next Tuesday, and then before then, maybe I'll be on. I went on a few times in between now and last Tuesday, so maybe I'll do that again. And until then, guys, watch out for zombies, and we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.